Our journey today begins at 7:24 a.m. Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. We are starting our position with 1 micro at the top of a range, and we are pretty sure it's going to remain in a range to slightly bullish today because tomorrow is the CPI report and the FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So I'm looking to play this entire range today. I really want to build my position as it comes down, sweeps liquidity, comes back up, sweeps liquidity. And if it takes off to the top side, we're long. If it takes off to the bottom side, we'll manage risk and we'll build our position. That's the goal, Lord willing. It's nice to have confidence. Not that we're going to be correct on anything, but you're not as afraid when you take trades. When you think you understand what's going on in the market, however, it's very disappointing when that doesn't work out. It is working out, however. This range is got 2 levels to it. On the 10,000 tick chart, you see this middle range here and down here, and then you see the bigger range, the top and the bottom. So it didn't matter which way it went. I bought one in the middle. Let me show you what we did so far. I started my position right here on the 1,000 tick chart. You can see it very clearly. I'm going to show you. All right, right here we started our position at the top of the range actually, and I was prepared. I measured, I calculated where I was going to add, how far I was going to drop, what I was going to do if it passed the support levels, and had that all planned in my mind. And I actually entered in with 2 micro contracts right here. As soon as it popped up, I just took a quick profit. So I had sold one and kept one, and then I sold the other when it spiked up here, closed trade 1 right there. Then I realized it was too early. I got back in with only 1 and I sold on the spike. It's getting up to the liquidity sweeps up here on the high part of the range. So I am looking for it to pull back now. Well, I was looking for it to pull back until it started forming these bullish patterns that I like to see so much. I'd love to see a bunch of pintails forming on top of moving averages that are all expanding and going upward if I'm going long. So I just jumped back in it and, did some scalping in this area. Boom, boom, scalped, got back in it, scalped up here. There was 2 levels of liquidity that I was watching, and it swept both of them. Here on the 10,000 tick chart, you can see them pretty clearly at the top left. There was a level right here that it hadn't swept yet, and there was a peak over here. Now, probably it wants to head to the top. The day chart looks bullish as long as it stays over that 8 EMA, and we're coming out of this range. But the thing is, we still have those reports tomorrow that I don't think it's going to go up too, you know what, I said that before, and today could literally be a nice strong run up into this range again while we wait for that CPI report tomorrow. So don't be surprised if this area doesn't try to fill in this pintail right here. Could be a great day for bulls and choppiness. I don't think it's going to crash and go down today, but I could be wrong. But I'm looking forward to playing the chop and the bull side as well. Well, the very thing that I was not expecting had happened. Market had crashed all the way down. These are the kind of days that are just, you love to learn from. Let's take a look at it. It's coming back up a little bit now, but it crashed. It was green, it was strong, it was going up. It never did come to that high that I was thinking, and it went down, and then it passed the low of the previous day, and then it kept going. So all those areas that I said, well, I was waiting for liquidity to get swept, were swept. Let's take a look at the 10,000 tick chart. This level right here was all swept. And then I was looking at the bottom as the emergency level to really, kind of be ready for psychologically and emotionally. It got down pretty low, but it didn't get down that far. And we scalped along the way. I'm going to show you all the scalping and trading that we did. So check it out. It's an exciting way to trade. You have to go through some drawdown. It keeps sweeping liquidity down. It's one of those Geronimo drops, it looks like. Not like a couple of days ago, though, where it completely just crashed. I had to be very careful on that day. I don't really want to add any more right now. You got to be careful adding. Whatever I add, like I added these 4 up here, I quickly scalped out of those 4 immediately as soon as they profited a little bit. I haven't added since then, and it swept liquidity right here. It's drifting down now. I don't know if it's going to keep going down or not. I could take a chance and add some right here. And then if it doesn't work, filled. Get out. That's a good idea. Let's just do it that way.
Order submitted.
Goes past this, I'll get out. If it goes up a little bit, I'll sell them for a
Order
profit.
submitted.
If it just pops up a little bit, I'll take a profit on those 4 that I just added. But if it comes back down past these pivots, I'm getting out of those 4. That's something that I have to do. I don't like taking losses like that, but you gotta, it's part of the scalping strategy and technique. You can't keep holding and keep holding. And this will be taking more of a net loss on the whole position, but we're only down $400 right now altogether. So we're well within the $2,500 threshold limit. So if this pops up, I'll be scalping out of these. Hopefully we're creating some order blocks here. It's got like a W pattern. It broke the trend line. I'll take anything. I'll take a little tiny whatever scalp off these 4 right here if it gives me something. Even 13 points would be great. I'll take 10 even. I'll take 10 or whatever. Hit that 50 moving average. I'll take that.
Order filled.
Got it. Okay, great. So we scalped 4 more. We scalped 4 more. Let's see, from here to here. But right now we got to take tiny little scalps like that because we don't know if it's going to keep going down or not. We just don't. We're holding 2. If it goes up 100 points, we will be positive for the day. I might have to keep scalping though. It depends if it stays in a range down here. Wow, look at that thing drop. Nice. What's the day chart look like? Yeah, I was not expecting that to happen. So, today's one of those days where it completely does what you're not expecting. That could be a red day. This could be a red day. Will it blow up the whole $2,500 threshold on the 50K Apex account? I won't let that happen, but I'll sell 1 and then I'll just keep scalping the 1 that I have left over. It's not what I thought was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to fall that far. So my plan was to add if it sweeps liquidity, and we did that here, and here. We've added on all these liquidity levels, even with a plan of possibly, if I can keep scalping 4 and 6 at a time and mitigating my losses as it gets down to this area down here, this could be definitely an area of, nice choppy activity and reaction areas where we can scalp and keep scalping and end up with a profit for the day. So the day's not over yet. We're in a good position right now, thank goodness. We're long 3 actually, and that's pretty good for me. Usually I'm trying to hold 1 and get it to run up, and we're long 3. We made back everything we lost, and we're up another $70, so we're almost up $200. And we started this long trip down with about 118, and we're not even near where we were when we started this trip down. So right here's where we started this trip down. This is trade number 6. Actually bought it at the high. Came over here, scalped 1 a couple of times, added 1 here, and that was 2 on the way down. Then I scalped 4 here, scalped 4 here, and I've been scalping 1 here, 2 times we traded here, and then I added 2 here, long 4, and when it popped up, I sold 1, and I'm on long 3 now. Very happy about this trade. Very, very happy about this trade. Okay, where did I leave off? I think I scalped 1 right here on the way up, and we scalped another one on the way up. Sell 1 here when it popped, and when it popped a little more, I sold another one, and I did the unthinkable. When it dropped, I bought 2 more this time. I bought 2 right here, and I was long 4, and I sold 1 here, sold 1 here, sold 1 here, and I'm only long 1 right now. Okay, we're about $300 up for the day. That's great for me. Very grateful for this. I want to keep trading. I feel like today could be a little bit better. If it drops from here, all I got to do is add that one back. Say it goes down back into this range, I'll buy it back, and we'll look to sell it again if it goes up higher. Okay, I decided to close everything right here. It didn't go up much higher than this scalp here. Boom, 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 all the way up, and then finally it's lunchtime. I'm closing out my position. And we are up 300 after commissions and after that roller coaster ride. We are up $311. That's good news.